guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, welcome if you are new. This weekend we are in London. Today is Sunday, tomorrow is bank holiday, Monday. A friend of mine is getting married, so we are up in town for that. It is now 1:45. We need to be at the wedding at 3:30. I have put on my makeup, I probably will change the lip for the actual wedding, and I have like roughly curled my hair, but I'm going to put it up later. So we are here, we're staying at the Premier Inn Hub on Edgware Road, or just like off Edgware Road, and yeah, it means we're staying in like the Marylebone area, which if any of you don't know is absolutely stunning. It's where Daunt Books is, which is like the most stunning bookshop in the whole wide world, and it's just full of like lots of cute little like cafes and restaurants and like really nice charity shops. So yeah, we probably won't have much time today to explore and do all of that, but I think we're gonna go out and have some lunch, pop into Daunt Books and just make sure we've got like at least an hour when we get back, so then we can get into the outfits, because like not wedding appropriate, get into the outfits, I can restyle my hair, and then we can head off. That is the plan for this weekend. A lovely little about 24 hours in London. We had early check-in, so we are here. This hotel room is so nice. Like, that's the bed behind us, a table which is full of our stuff. The bathroom is like, if you normally say in like a normal Premier Inn, it's normally a bath. This one is a shower, and the Premier Inn is normally purple, this is green. So it's a very different style to like a standard Premier Inn. We are staying in a premium room, I think, because we just needed to make sure there was a window. So yeah, I've now up. I have popped on some makeup, and yeah, we're gonna go head out for some lunch and for a little explore, but we are staying in the kind of Marylebone area. The wedding is in central London, so we just thought, you know, now I live outside London and our trains on a Sunday especially stop very early, that we would make the most of it and have a nice little weekend and a nice little like 24 hours or so back in the big city. And there was a load of football matches on, so King's Cross and this kind of like Circle Line area was like a wild, but we are here and let's go explore. Right, so you can very much hear that Alex is in the shower, because this room, privacy is not a thing. But it is the next morning, I've woken up. My hair is actually like not curled at all, but somehow looks blow dried. I don't know. It took me about 20 years to get all the pins out of my hair. I think I had about 25 hair grips in my hair, keeping my little like messy bun thing in place. But it is, oh, I haven't got my watch on. It is 9 o'clock. We are slowly but surely like getting up and getting ready, and then we're gonna go head downstairs and have some breakfast. Yesterday was so cute. I'm gonna put in some pictures. I don't think there's any like footage at all from the night. It was very much like live in the moment, but I popped some pictures that we took. Yeah, you'll at least get some like view of that way. This room is a mess, like, but we don't have to check out until midday. Dream. So I think the plan is breakfast, come back up, pack up, and then we're either gonna just like head out and then come back at midday and check out, or check out immediately. We haven't quite yet decided, but regardless, we're up. And I actually don't feel too bad. Like, I am tired. We got back to the hotel at like 11:30, and then we sat in the bar downstairs and just had some soft drinks to like hydrate ourselves again. And I've got a bottle of water for this morning. So I'm actually like, I'm not too bad. Like, considering how I feel sometimes in the morning after I go to the pub. Right, I'm so tired though. Let's get ready and let's go have some breakfast. So I am now home, as you can very clearly tell. We honestly are shattered, and we considered like going for a walk, but actually where the hotel was convenient for the wedding, but kind of not convenient for like anything else. We were kind of in a bit of a no man's land, and we'd done like the Marylebone High Street on Sunday, so we just considered point in doing it again when most things would be closed because it would be bank holiday Monday morning. So we just decided to like get on the train and come home. So it is now 12:15 and we are back at the house. So I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day. I think we ended up sort of like gaining a house day we weren't expecting. I kind of want to go out for a walk at some point. I feel like I need some like fresh air in my lungs. But I think otherwise it's gonna be a nice chill afternoon of like reading and maybe a little bit of pottering around the house. I might do some of my scrapbooking. You know, I think it's gonna be like wholesome, cute vibes. It is windy as hell outside. Well, it's like gusty. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera. So we're gonna hide inside and pretend that nothing is going on out there. But yeah, I've just made it home. I am currently making a cup of tea. I made it a good chunk of the way through this book. So I think the plan for the immediate is just to sit and have a cup of tea and read some more of my book. But I think then work out what to do about lunch. I'm still absolutely stuffed from the full English breakfast, but we'll work out what we're gonna do about lunch and then just have a very chill afternoon because I am very tired. I woke up feeling really like fine and like perky, and like I'm still not hungover. Like it's not a hangover, I'm just tired. So I think a nice calm chill day is exactly what the doctor ordered. So I'm gonna make a cup of tea, I'm gonna sit and read my book, and then I will check in with you guys when I next go do something. I've just been sat in the other room, partly waiting for the washing to finish, while Alex has been watching a film, and I've been doing more of my scrapbook. So I print off photos. I love a printed photo, and I have these like large scrapbooks, albeit I used to get them from Paper Chase, and now Paper Chase is no more, so these just come from online. But I have these scrapbooks full of photos of my entire life, and I'm talking like from a literal baby in the hospital through to I've just about made it to November of last year. So like a lot of my life is in these books. I've got one just of our wedding, and then I've got one that's like my entire life up until I want to say about 2 years ago, I think is when this starts. And then I started this one for more recent because that one filled up. So I've done 3 pages today. The way that I do it is I just like print off photos, obviously, and then I like cut them out, and then I still need to do the labels on this. So I use a label maker to like, let me show you this, to like put the tag of what it is. So like this is Christmas 2022, which is where this starts. So these are like some stuff that I did in Christmas 2022. So today, while I was sat in the other room waiting for the washing machine to finish, while Alex was also watching his film, I've done the spread of the holiday that I had with my best mates, the spread of basically the summer of 2024. Yeah, 2024. And then I've got through into kind of the autumn, and then I've stopped there. So I'm actually gonna pick you up and keep this flat on the side. So this is the trip to Scotland with 2 of my best mates. One is called Alex, one is called Sophie. That's obviously my Alex. It gets very confusing having 2 friends with the same name. It then goes on a little bit into the next one because there were more photos than fit on one page. This is then mine and Alex's little like weekend in Hastings. So this is actually Battle, and then these are all Hastings. And then this is when I went to go see Taylor Swift with a group from work. So very nice. On the next page, this was then when we dog sat Ralph for the first time. So Ralph is a friend's dog, actually the friend who I went to the wedding for yesterday. That's his dog. This was then my little like birthday day out. We went to I can't remember what it was, but there's like a National Trust or English Heritage, I can't remember, house not far from where we lived in Greenwich. So we went there. We also went to the park. That was like my birthday day out, so this is October. That same weekend we then went to the pub for a little quiz with B, who owns Winnie, and then Ralph was there because we were still dog sitting. So a little trip to the pub. We then got, when we went out to see Burlesque in Manchester, so we went to go see the show that we work on. These are just like a couple of random photos from out and about. So this is when we were in Liberties. This was just when we were out for drinks. So I'm not entirely sure where those have come from. And then that's it. But yeah, I love this album so much. I mean, this is quite recent. Like, these are all photos from like the last year or two. The other one I have goes back to like, yeah, like I said, to when I was a child. These are all so cute. I mean, look at her. This holiday to Morocco, I think about it constantly. It was the most relaxing 4 days of my entire life. This is our French wedding. God, my hair used to be so short. These are like the silly photos from our wedding. So these are like photos that friends took on their phone. But festival. Sat in the park with some friends and work. This was my hendy, so let's just like skip over that quite quickly. We went out to see Greece in Birmingham. My friend's wedding. This one we went to Kite Festival. This one we went to the Netherlands. So we stayed in Delft, but also went to Amsterdam. I think this was like one of my favourite summers. This was the summer of 2023. Just honestly had the best time. Olivier's. I wore that same dress yesterday. Self-esteem. Oh my god, is that the last time I went out for dinner with Max and Mimi? I feel like we need to arrange another date. And then this was Christmas 2022. And that is this one as far as it's got. So there's quite a few pages left. I've still got the photos printed from the days he moved into this house and the rest of November and December to pop into here. And then I think I'm all caught up because I haven't printed any photos off from this year yet. But yeah, it's fun. I love it a lot. We have had dinner, I have had a bath, and it is time to round up this video. I think I've like not completely washed out the hair mask out of my hair because it feels kind of like weird. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the last sort of 24, it was more like the last like 30 hours with me. That's not catchy, but that's what's happened. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed spending the Sunday and bank holiday Monday with me, going to one of my closest friends' wedding, exploring bits of London, coming back and just having like a really relaxing, cozy afternoon. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe because it would mean the world to me if you came and joined, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.